This another world. To be honest, I don't know what is happening with the streams at the minute. I did change a few settings earlier on. I've just changed them back. There has been an update on from Microsoft, so it every time there's an update, I always end up losing settings. Settings are changed, so which is a bit of a shame. I am quite disappointed in that. I will try again. Get a stream going again. If you're just joining, I do apologise. Live streams full of technical challenges. That's what it's all about. Trying to overcome challenges. Sometimes you've got to restart streams and set things away. It's technology at its finest at the moment. So apologies for the restart in the stream. It's not only frustrating for you guys, it's frustrating for me as well, having to do it. But it's one of them things. We sort of got to learn to live with. I know it's a funny thing, have been told you've got to live to learn with something, or learn to live with something. Sorry, my brain's just a little bit all over the place. But yeah, try this again. Right, there we go. It's working. It's on. So what I'm going to do is just go through the band, try and get a couple of contacts. We'll take a listen on 14 meters, and like I say, I do apologise for having to restart the stream. It's frustrating. So the last station I did work was Italy Tango 9. What was it? Italy Tango 9, I know that. Italy Tango 9 Bravo Whiskey November in Italy. So that was the last station I worked that we cut here on 20 meters. We'll take a listen further through. We'll try and work stations as I'm going through, and hopefully we can get a couple in the log. If it's a station that's working a pile up, we'll try and work them, try and bust through a pile up, give a couple of calls, and then move on. Because it looks like the band's closing down, as it were. Believe it or not, yes, the band does close. It does open and close for guys that are wondering what I meant by that. So we shall I've got a trend, don't worry. She did just bring us a brew up. Why is this not working? Things aren't going according to plan. Right. There we go. I'm back on there, watching this one. So, there's a pile up there with the station. I'm just, like I say, scanning through. So European Russia,
Romeo Tokyo to Ontario, CQ20.
Golf 6 Mike November Delta.
Mike, sorry. My log, Mike, 3 Alpha, Whiskey Alpha, good afternoon. Your SIM report 5 and 9. My name Andy. Gordon, back to you. Okay, Gordon, thank you very much for the call. Also 5 and 9, a very good audio also. Thanks for calling. До свидания, спасибо. MM3 Alpha Whiskey Alpha Radio Tango to Oscar. QRZ Radio Tango to Oscar.
Golf 6 Mike November Delta.
Delta Lima 8 Mike,
Wow.
Echo Mike, good evening. Good afternoon.
So I'm running 100 watts into the 2-element beam
Andy, back to you.
with 100 watts. And then Mike 3 which runs 10 watts straight through.
Okay, DL8 Mike Echo Mike Radio.
And I'm
Tango
currently
to
beaming
Oscar,
directly into Russia.
Also very low, plus 40 for my matter, like domestic station. My QTH Voronezh city, big city, 1 million people, 500 kilometers south of Moscow. This is Kenwood TS990, 1 kilowatt transistor linear amplifier water cooling system. And my antenna 17 element 4 bender OptiBeam, Russian OptiBeam, 3 element 40, 4 element 20 and 15 and 6 element 10 meters, 25 meters up the ground, Wolfgang. DL8 Mike Echo Mike T2O.
So he's got a big aerial, basically. So he's running a kilowatt. I'm running 100 watts. We'll see if we can work them. It shouldn't be a problem to get into Russia from here. Well, we all know what that's like, trying to get into the station.
Roger, Wolfgang, plus 40. TS890 is a very good receiver. Yes, Wolfgang, very good transceiver. Okay, Wolfgang, thank you very much for the night.
I might switch a linear on in a sec.
My log, so good luck to you and your family. Good weekend and auf Wiedersehen. DL8 Mike Echo Mike Radio Tango to Oscar.
The secret amateur radio
Radio Tango to Oscar Wolfgang.
is
Radio
listening.
Tango to Ontario, please correct. QZ, Radio Tango to Oscar.
Golf 6 Mike November Delta. You might actually have a pilot.
H1 TT, big signal.
I'll tell you
good
what.
Afternoon, 59 plus 40.
He's running a kilowatt. I'll tune the linear. I've lost my bit of paper. So if I go roughly there, so that's me now operating 400 watts.
Good weekend.
Notice I moved away
gentlemen,
from
one
his
moment,
frequency.
Please, my telephone calling me.
So yeah, as I was saying while he's sorting the phone call out, the secret to amateur radio is using your lugs. Listen before you just jump on a frequency and start shouting for a station to come back to you. If you find a clear frequency, listen and then ask if the frequency is in use. A lot of people forget to do that, which is frustrating, but it does happen. What we'll do, we'll come back to that one. Which is Romeo Tango to Oscar. Out of Russia. We'll just take a listen further down.
No problem. Okay. Hotel Dryland, Hotel Lima Golf, United Alpha 3, Quebec, Lima Papa. Okay, my friend, thank you for the contact. Have a free day. Спасибо, до свидания.
Obviously, I have turned the beam in to Russia.
Sorry, my friend. To start the problem. Delta Golf, please. Delta Mexico, okay. Delta Golf 1, Florida, Delta Mexico. This is United Alpha 3, Quebec, Lima Papa. Thank you very much for your call. Good evening, my friend. Your signal 5x9, 59 plus 5 dB. Your signal is very good. My name is Sergey. My location City Voronezh. Delta Golf 1, Florida, Delta Mike, United Alpha 3, Quebec, Lima Papa. My bad to you, my friend.
So, Sergey, European Russia.
Yourself. What is your owner? Rotor? Rotor, no problem. You fly by night plus 10 dB. Your signal very good. Okay, my friend. Delta Golf 1, Florida, Delta Mike, United Alpha 3, Quebec, Lima, Papa. Thank you for the contact. 73 bytes. Спасибо, до свидания. Чус? Okay. This is United Alpha 3, Quebec, Lima, Papa. Over.
Golf 6, Mike, November Delta.
Okay, Delta Lima 8, Mike, Echo, Mike, United Alpha 3.
Delta Lima is Germany.
Good evening, my friend.
Obviously, he's hearing that station a little bit better.
Plus 10 dB, no problem. My name is Sergey. Hello, Lima. Good afternoon.
So we'll try this one again.
5 and 9. 59 ND, my name, and QTH Voronezh City, 500 kilometers south.
So this one's Romeo Tango 2 Oscar. It's also in Russia. Like I said at the start of the first video, first stream, everybody as an individual has a unique call sign. Mine being Golf 6 Mike November Delta. Full license holder in the UK.
IW2DZL T2O Claudio, thank you very much for the nice report which near Milano. Thank you very much for calling. Good luck to you and your family and good weekend. Italy Whiskey 2 Delta Zulu Lima, Radio Tango 2 Oscar Claudio. Arrivederci, спасибо, пока. До свидания, Radio Tango 2 Oscar.
Golf 6 Mike November Delta.
Mike November Delta.
Golf 6 Mike November Delta QSL.
QSL Golf 6 Mike November Delta. Good afternoon. 59 plus 20, very strong. This is Andy, Alpha Nancy Delta Yankee, and QTH Voronezh, 500 south of Moscow. Back to you.
Yeah, QSL Andy, lovely strong signal coming from you there. Have you 59 plus 20 also here into the northeast UK. No preamp, all preamps are off, so a genuine 59 plus 20 here at the moment. Lovely signal. Running the IC7300, 400 watts and a 2-element tri-band beam your direction. Microphone back to you there, Andy. Romeo Tango 2 Oscar Golf 6 Mike November Delta Northeast UK.
G6MND T2 Olia, thank you very much for the nice report. I have preamplifier on, but plus 20. This is Kenwood TS990, 1 kilowatt transistor linear amplifier, water current system, and my antenna Big Crocodile, 17 element Yagi 4 band, 3 element 40, 4 element 20 and 15, and 6 element 10 meters, 25 meters up the ground. Thank you for calling. Good luck to you and your family, and good DX, good weekend. G6 Mike November Delta, Radio Tango 2 Oscar Lee. До свидания. Спасибо.
QSL Andy, thank you very much for the contact here this afternoon. You take care, look after yourself, and doing a fantastic job with that antenna. You don't need a lot of power with that there. Anyway, you take it easy, look after yourself, and enjoy the upcoming weekend, and hopefully you get many contacts in the log there. Look after yourself. Romeo Tango 2 Oscar Golf 6 Mike November Delta. Пока.
Макалин, спасибо. I'm sorry, gentlemen, my family asked...
So there you go. Lovely contact before you had to disappear for other things. But yeah, as you heard, lovely strong signal, lovely audio coming out of Russia. So you can speak to anybody around the world, providing the band conditions are good enough, to be honest. You need good band conditions. You need to know, or a good idea to know what the old current bun is doing with activity coming from the sun. I do know, and I have obviously been into the radio. A lot of new guys are wondering why do you need to know what the sun's activity is like. Simply put, to be honest, You can sit in the garden, look up, the sun's shining. Don't think nothing of it. Sun's activity, believe it or not, has a big factor in radio. It's a very big factor in radio communication. GPS, believe it or not, because the sun spews out solar storms, it does knock communication. It can make communication quite difficult. GPS signals, you do lose them. You think, oh, the GPS signals, I'm not being tracked on a sat nav or whatever, or on your phone. GPS isn't working as well as it should. What you've got to take into account is what's the sun's activity. Has planet Earth, think about it, been struck by a solar storm that had been fired from the sun a couple of days ago, 3-4 days ago? You don't know what's happened, what's come from that sun. Because of technology and resources that are available online, look it up. There is information out there of solar activity, and pretty much a prediction on when a solar storm is going to hit Earth. You'd see all these people taking photographs of auroras in the Arctic Circle, top end of Scotland. You see people taking photographs, aurora photographs, even down at the coastline here off the northeast coast. There has been photographs taken of auroras it's a solar storm on it that will get and is visible on an evening up on in the northern hemisphere. So you've got to take things like that into account when it comes to radio communication. Why is it important to take that into account? To try and work out which bands are going to be active, which bands are going to be affected by a solar storm. I'll tell you now what bands are going to be affected by a solar storm. Every band. Radio communication can be wiped out with a solar storm. So why is it important to find out the information before you switch on your radio? It's to alleviate disappointment when you look at when you switch your radio on and you're scanning through every band and there's nothing there. You can't hear anybody. Even local stations that you would normally hear, say if local to me would be Manchester, London. That's local when it comes to radio. Why does it knock out communication? It's a solar event. It's a solar storm. So it does knock out communication. It does sometimes cause havoc with various other bits of communication, not just amateur radio. Believe it or not, mobile phone signals are affected. You might not think. You think, oh, I've got my mobile phone. I'm going out where you would normally have, for example, where you would normally have full signal on your phone. It's reduced by half. Okay, so your phone's working overtime to try and get a decent signal from the communication masts. It can be difficult. It can be teasing. You've just got to try and understand communication. So we'll jump back in. I said we're going to have a listen of a bit CW, see what stations are there in CW, and basically, yeah, just have a listen, and I'll try and decipher the station that's on CW. So we'll give it a go. We'll turn up the volume, and we'll give it a whirl, as they say. And of course everybody disappears. I'll turn the beam back in towards Europe. Like I say, I was beaming European Russia. Now I'm beaming... where am I beaming? I don't know where I'm beaming. Right. We'll have a quick listen on for a station on CW. Come further down. There's a couple of stations close together. Romeo 35 Charlie Alpha, I believe that was. That was it, an Italy station that he was... So I will have to disappear in a second because I've just been summoned. Just quickly, was one here. Russia again. Is that right? I think it was, oh, yeah, Russia. Oh, you can't hear it, I didn't have the volume up. Sorry guys. I've got the headset in, you know. There is a bit of CW there on 20 meters. Anyway guys, I'll have to disappear. Just been summoned. Take it easy. I'll try and get back on the radio a little bit more. But yeah, that's the Russian station there. So there we go. We'll leave it at that. I'll take it easy, guys. I'll take it easy. I definitely will. Look after yourselves. I'll catch up with you all further down the log. 7-3 from here, the small station out of the northeast UK. This is Golf 6 Mike November Delta. Signing clear, guys. Look after yourselves. Enjoy the bands.